Hey, good evening, class, and welcome to Topica. My name is Christian, and I'm lesson we're learning how to color a presentation with visual aids. Okay, so I'm going to ask you all to introduce yourselves. Let's start with you, please, Young.
Hello teacher, hello everybody. Uh,
Oh,
I introduce myself. My name is Dung. Uh, I'm 21 years old. I'm live in Ho Chi Minh City for studying at the university. Nice to meet you.
nice to meet you, Young. And can you please tell me, can you list 3 things that make a presentation more attractive?
I think the first is creating a new and beautiful background or cover slide. Um, the second is using warm colors to highlight and impress. And the final is add inserting photo or video or listen music. Little music.
Yeah, excellent. Okay, some great ideas there, Young. Thank you very much. And we're going to move on to you, please, Din.
Hello, everybody. My name is Lee. I think I will add the slide and image and a little video to uh,
So maybe using videos to make it more attractive.
And maybe some trust.
Oh, yeah, excellent. So pictures and videos, and yeah, excellent. All right, we're going to move on to you, please, Lee.
hello teacher, hello everyone. I'm Lee. I'm living in Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu province. I'm 30 years old. I'm an accountant for a Japanese company. Nice to meet you all.
Yeah, excellent. And can you list 3 things that makes presentations better, Lee?
Sorry?
Can you think of 3 things that can make your presentation better?
Yes. If if I make I make a presentation, I will add some colorful photographs and some cute video and some cute photo for make my presentation more attractive.
Okay, excellent. Thank you, Lee. And we're going to move on to you, please, Leung.
Teacher, hello everyone. I'm Le. I come from Ho Chi Minh City. I'm 27 years old. I'm looking at a 5-star restaurant. Yeah, nice to meet you.
Yeah, excellent. Nice to meet you, Leung. And can you tell me 3 things that can make your presentation better or more attractive?
I think if I get a presentation, I will color with some attractive picture and some highlight the topic.
Okay, yeah, excellent. Okay, brilliant. Thank you, Leung. And moving on to you, please, Han.
Hello, teacher.
Hmm?
Hello, everybody. My name is Han. I'm 57 years old. I live in Da Nang City. Nice to meet you.
Okay, nice to meet you, Hang. And can you tell me
And I think,
three things? Yeah.
yes, and I think to make the presentation more attractive, we can add some video, some images, and chat concerning the topic of presentation.
Okay, yeah, excellent. Okay, great. Okay, nice to meet you, Han, and nice to meet you, everyone, and welcome to this class. I'm going to highlight what we're going to learn today. So we're going to learn to cut a presentation with visual aids. And by the end of this lesson, we're going to remember at least 6 related words. We're going to create simple sentences about the topic. We're going to have a conversation about the topic, and we're going to avoid some common grammar and pronunciation mistakes. We're going to start. We have some pictures here and we have some words. I'm going to ask you to match the pictures with the words. So starting with you, please, Young, can you tell me what you think matches with picture A?
Picture A match with photograph.
Excellent, yeah, photograph. Okay, yeah. Okay, and moving on to you, please, Ding.
I think the match is with hangout.
Yeah, to you, please, Tang.
Yes. Picture C matches with poster.
Yeah, picture C, yeah, poster. Okay, fantastic. Now we're going to move on to you, please, Lee.
Picture D is matched with a slide.
That's right.
Yes.
And finally, along. Tell me what
Video.
matches with
Yeah.
picture A. Yeah, video. Okay, perfect. So we have post-up video, slide, photograph, and handout. So these are some vocabulary we would use in when we talk about presentations. Okay, so perhaps we can use this later on in the lesson. So brilliant. We're also going to learn 6 new other pieces of vocabulary today. So we know that we're going to learn the words attract, unique, audience, lively, organise, and clearly. Okay, I'm going to ask you, Young, can you please read definition A for me? So definition A over here. Can you just read this?
The group of people who have gathered to watch or listen to something, a play, concert, somebody speaking.
Okay, and what do you think this matches with? Which piece of vocabulary?
Sentence A match with number 3.
Audience. Okay, so yeah, can you create a sentence using the word audience for me?
I make sentence. The cheers of the audience is one of factors to lead the success of football match.
Yeah, so like the presence of the audience affects the success of a football match. Yeah, wonderful. Okay, excellent. Thank you, Young. Moving on to you, please, Den. Can you read definition B for me?
Full of life and energy, active and enthusiastic. The definition B match is with lively.
Lively, yeah.
I feel lively music in that song.
Yeah, you could say I like lively music, for example. Or you say, what did you say? I feel lively when I listen to that song. Okay, yeah, that's a brilliant sentence. Okay, thank you, Din. We'll move on to you, please, Dan.
Sentence C, make people interest in something. Matches with attract.
Excellent, yeah. And can you create a sentence for me, please?
The song attracts me a lot.
Okay, yeah, so this song attracts me a lot. Okay, perfect. And moving on to you, please, Din. Ali?
Yes, sorry, have problem with my laptop. See, picture C, make people in something. Will make the
No, sorry, definition D.
D. Yes, definition D. To arrange something or the past or something into a particular order or structure. Will make the number 5 or organize.
Yeah, and can you create a sentence using organize?
Of course. Last week I organized a meeting with customer.
So should I organize a meeting with my co-workers? Okay, yeah, moving on to you, please, Lo.
Very special or unusual. It's met with the number 2 unique.
Okay, yeah, brilliant. And can you create a sentence for me, please?
Yeah. The trick. The trick. Phở. Vietnamese phở is the unique food of Vietnamese.
Okay, yeah, so unique for is unique to Vietnam, you could say. So you can say, yeah, Vietnamese pho is unique to Vietnam. So yeah, I know I didn't spell pho right, but I don't have Vietnamese dictionaries, Vietnamese keyboard. Okay, excellent. Thank you, Lung. And we're gonna move. I'm gonna ask you, Young. Can you just do the last definition? Because I think Han is having problems. Definition F.
In a way that is easy to see or hear. Sentence F, metric number 6, clearly.
Clearly, and can you create a sentence for me, please?
I hear clearly what she said.
Yes, I hear clearly what she would say I hear. She said I hear clearly what she said. You should say okay. Just give me 1 second. I'm just going to rewrite this sentence for you, Young. She said I hear quite clearly what she says. You can say I clearly what she says with an S. Okay, so you can say I hear clearly what she says when we say it with an S, or you can say I can hear clearly what she is saying, for example. Okay, so I'm just going to rewrite this sentence. So 2 different ways of saying this. Just be a little bit careful with your grammar, okay?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. Okay, thank you, Young. We're going to move on now, guys, to the next part of this lesson. We've got a new grammar structure today, which is using the word need, okay? So we have a subject plus need plus 2 with an infinitive verb and an object. Okay, we have an example sentence here which says, you need to use visual aids to make your presentation more attractive. Okay, and we say we need something when we have to. It's called when something is mandatory, or when you need something, it means you have to do it. Okay, you have to do it. Okay, so yeah, we have some suggestions down here of what we can use, what we can talk about, and I'm going to ask you to create sentences for me using this grammar structure. So, starting with you, please, Young.
You need to use visual. You need to use visuals to attract audience.
Yeah, excellent, perfect. Okay, and we're going to move on to you, please, Din.
The audience need to follow a flowchart to understand the report.
Yes, you need to follow a flow chart to understand the plot. Yeah, excellent. Moving on to you, please.
You need to read the instructions before answering.
Okay, yeah, you need to read the instructions before answering. Okay, and you, Lee?
We need to use a lot of colorful pictures for our presentation.
Yeah, we need to use more colorful pictures for our presentation. And you, please, Lau?
You need to make a presentation. You need to make a presentation unique by the color picture.
Okay, so you can say you can say you need to make a presentation color picture. You could say you need to make the presentation more colorful. You can say.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So let's just rewrite this sentence for you, then. Yeah, excellent. Okay, well done, everyone. Fantastic. We're gonna move on now to the next part of this lesson, which is we're gonna learn how to use what we've learned in conversation. So, okay, a slide with only plain text and a slide with videos and images. Which one do you prefer? And give your reasons for your preference. So I'm going to ask you, Young, to discuss with Din. What do you prefer? A slideshow with plain text, or one with videos and images? And why is this?
I prefer a slide with videos and images because I think video and image are livelier than plain text, and they are easy to attract attention of audience. I think people like more to see picture and watch video rather than reading the text. And video and image make presentation from being boring and don't create sense of sleepy. I think so.
Yeah, thank you.
And how do you feel about that, Din? Give your opinion to. Do you want to give your opinion to Young?
I think so. I think too. I prefer slide with video and imaging. Because it's easy to attract audience and it's lively. A slide with only plain text is a monotone slide. It makes me feel sleepy, and I think slide with only painted can get uh, all information from it. Then teacher.
And do you agree, Young? Do you want to just, can you
Yes.
guys, you two discuss your opinion with this?
Can you ask again?
Can you try and ask each other's opinion? So, Young, you could say to Din, for example, do you agree that plain text is good, is better than videos and images? Discuss with each other. So perhaps you can introduce yourselves to each other and say, hello, how are you? My name is Young. My name is Din. Yeah, perhaps try to create a conversation between you.
Yes. Hello, Zoom. My name is Lee. Nice to meet you.
Hello, nice to meet you too.
A slide with only plain text and a slide with video and image. Which one do you prefer?
I prefer a slide with video and image. Do you think so?
I prefer to. Why you prefer slide with video and image?
Because I think video and image are livelier than plain text. Image has a lot of colors. Video has no picture and sound.
Yes.
So I think they are easy to attract attention of audience.
Yes.
And I think when we watch video and see the picture, we don't feel boring or sleepy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I think so. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah. I'm going to comment on something you just said there, Young. So you said, we don't feel boring or sleepy. Just be careful of your grammar there. So boring is what we call a continuous verb. So we would say, instead you just need the word bored, which is the infinitive. So you'd say, I don't feel bored or sleepy. Okay?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, yeah. I'm going to ask you, please, Tang, to talk to Lee for me and discuss your opinions on this topic.
Hello, Thắng.
Hello Lee, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
Fine. Okay. Do you prefer slide with only plain text or a slide with video and image?
I think I prefer a slide with videos and images. What about you?
Me too. Because actually I prefer cute video and cute image because the people said that observation is the best teacher. I like the language video and language enough. It is power enough to listener know and understand all of the slide of presentation. And you?
Okay, I agree
Hello,
with
Thắng.
you. Yeah, okay, I agree with you. In my opinion, with any presentation, you need to make it interesting. Using pictures and videos in your presentation make it lively, which is attractive to audience. Moreover, you moreover using visual aids, you make your presentation unique, and it shows your creativeness.
Yes, and it's very easy to remember, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for sharing.
Okay, I'm gonna ask actually you please, Tang. Can you please talk to Leung on give your opinions on how you feel about this?
Hello?
So Leung, can you please talk to Tang? I know Tang you just spoke, but perhaps you can speak again to Leung.
Hello, Tang.
Hello, Leung. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
How are you today?
I'm fine, friend.
Yeah, me too. So which do you prefer between a slide with only plain text and a slide with videos and images?
I think I like the slide with video and image more
Okay.
than the plain text.
Okay, so do I. Can you tell me the reason why you prefer a slide with videos and images?
Yeah. Because I think the slide with video and image is more attractive and impressive with the audience and more clearly.
Okay, I agree with you. But I think, in my opinion, using videos and images can make your presentation easy to understand and easy to remember. That's right.
Yeah, I think so.
I think, example in business, flow charts are simple, but they contain lots of information, so that you can easy to understand and remember them.
Yeah, very impressive.
Okay. So thank you for your sharing.
Yeah. Thank you, Tan.
Thank you, Leung.
Okay, so we have some more time. Thank you, guys. We have a lot more time here. So I'm actually going to suggest maybe we're going to talk about a new question today. So okay, let me just find the space. So I'm going to ask a new question. What do you think is the most important thing to do? The most important factor in giving a effective presentation. Okay, so what do we think is the most important factor about giving a effective presentation? So we've talked about visual cues for slideshows, but I'm going to ask you, what do you think is effective when we're talking about how someone speaks, their body language, the content, what they say, how they interact with the audience? So here are some new ideas. I'm going to ask you each this question. So I'm going to start with you, please, Young. What do you think is the most important factor in giving an effective presentation?
I don't understand what you say. You can repeat again.
Okay, so when you give a presentation, what do you think is important to do to make sure the presentation is good. So what else do you think is important?
I think we can create a new term or background. Can use the old cover slide because I think it's not impressive, and we can use warm colors to highlight and impress something we want to make. We want to to make presentation. No. That's all.
Yeah, that's okay. Maybe we'll come back to you, Young. Okay, we'll move on to you, please, Din. So what do you think is important in giving an effective presentation? So this doesn't have to be about today's topic, so we can think much bigger. We can think, is it confidence? Should you be funny? Should you talk very loudly? Should you interact with your audience? What other things do you think are important? Not just talking about the slideshow, we're talking about everything about the person, okay?
I think the most important factor in giving an effective presentation may be content. If you cannot have a unique content, you cannot attract to audience to the presentation, and when the audience feeling feel sleepy and feel monotone, they cannot hear the presentation in the end. I think so.
Okay, yeah, excellent. Okay, thank you, Din. So yeah, I really like you said the most important thing is having good content. Yeah, it's important that the actual presentation is interesting, so it makes people stop feeling sleepy and it keeps people listening. Excellent. Okay, I'm going to move on to you, please, Tang.
Okay, in my opinion, I think the body language is most essential. In a presentation, if the speaker can communicate with the audience, the presentation will be more attractive, more interesting, and more lively, and the audience can give their opinion, so the speaker can have a better presentation in next time. I think so.
So yeah, so we could say we would get perhaps we can use the word feedback. So you can get feedback from the audience. So you could say you could ask your audience questions, for example.
Yes.
So there's another word we can say, we can add to our vocabulary, guys. It's called engage. Excuse me. So we use engage. So we could say, for example, how can you engage your audience? Okay, and engage means how you get someone's attention. So if you also try to engage an audience, it would mean how could I make them interested? So we could ask the question, how can you make the audience interested in the presentation? And this is what we're asking right now. So how can we keep the audience engaged? So things like, you know, how can we get an effective presentation? We've said some things already, but good body language, asking the audience questions, yeah, making sure the content is really good. Yeah, so brilliant. So how can we make so we can say we can make sure, for example, here's a sentence. So we can make sure the audience is engaged by using good body language and content. So this is an example of using engaged in a sentence. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so this is perhaps a new piece of vocabulary. Everyone should perhaps write this down. I'm going to move on to you, please, Lee. Can you try and answer this new question? What do you think is important when giving an effective presentation?
Yeah, I think the most important faculty in building a effective presentation is communication skill. Communication skill of a person who makes presentation, because if you have a
I think you may have dropped out. Lee, I can't hear you anymore. Maybe you have some problems with your microphone, so I'll come back to you. I'm going to move on to you, please, Vern.
Yeah, teacher. I think to let presentation more effective, some point, I think I have some point below. The first is the focus on the topic. The second, to make the presentation effective, you have to arrange the title and the third thing is let the audience attractive, and you have to good communication skill to answer the audience question. That's all, sir.
Okay, excellent. Okay, excellent. So we could say, you said make the audience attracted. Did you say attractive or attracted?
Attractive.
Yes, we do that. Okay, I'm unsure what you said, but perhaps with your pronunciation. I would say you would keep the audience attracted. Yeah. Also, I'm just going to comment on pronunciation. I just want you to be very careful that when you speak, I suggest that when you say your words, you say them a little bit slower. So when you say each word, make sure you speak a little bit slower. So you are speaking slowly, but with each word you are saying them like this, and it is hard to understand. Just pronunciation, a comment on your pronunciation, okay, learn? Okay, guys, we're going to move on now. So we're going to move on to the next part of this lesson. So you have some common mistakes. So you have a correct sentence here, which is, I need to include more images. Okay, so I need to include more images. An incorrect way of saying this sentence is to say, I need including more images. So just be careful here. Including is a continuous verb, so this is actually incorrect. You also have some pronunciation pairs here, so the word attract and attack. We also have a sentence to practice, which is, he attacks me to attract me. Okay, so then can you please read everything I have written in green?
I need to include more emojis. He attacks me to attract me.
Okay, I'm moving on to you, please, Tang.
I need to include more emojis. Attract, attack. He attacks me to attract me.
Excellent. Okay, I'm moving on to you, please, Lan.
I need to include more image. Attract. He attacked me to attract me.
Yeah, brilliant. Okay, well done, everyone. Perfect pronunciation there. I'm just going to highlight some of the things I've learned in today's lesson. Okay. So overall, everyone was actually very good. I'm going to start with you, please, Lan. As I said, your pronunciation, when you actually speak each word, try and speak each word slower. So don't go back, don't go, speak slowly. Say each word slower, so I can hear every sound in the word, okay? Also, your TH sound, so the first sound, in words like thing, think, and third, okay? Just be very clear of your pronunciation here. I know it's difficult for Vietnamese learners, just be very careful. 8 out of 10 for pronunciation, very good today. Vocabulary, fantastic. Your grammar, you said, you need to make the presentation color picture. You should say you need to make the presentation more colorful. You also said make the audience attractive. You should say, perhaps the thing to say is, you want to make the audience more attractive, or you want to keep the audience attracted, okay? So just be careful of your grammar there. Overall, very good. I'm going to move on to you now. Pronunciation is fantastic today, no issues. Vocabulary, great. Your grammar, you said, at one point you said, okay, hang on 1 second. Okay, you said using pictures in your presentation, make it lively. So you should say can make it lively, okay? So just be careful. You also said if the presenter can't communicate with audience, just be careful. You said with the audience. So just be careful with these words that become the pre-definition words that come before nouns. So words like the, a, he, she, your, my. Make sure it's very clear, okay, that you use these words. Overall, very good. I'm going to give you 8 out of 10. Okay, and we're going to move on to you now, Din. So again, TH sound. So again, practice perhaps same words as what I pointed out with learn. Just make sure you don't say test. So you don't say think or heard, ting. Just be careful there of your first sounds. I'm going to give you 8 out of 10. So very well done. Vocabulary is fantastic. For your grammar, you said I think slides with only text can get only information. You should say I think slides with only text can only provide information. So I think provide is a better word to use, or you can use give. Can only give information, because we are talking about what a slide has and what it can give you. So a slide can give you or provide you with something. It doesn't get you. It doesn't get you something. it gives you. Okay, so just be careful with your choice of vocabulary. But overall, very good grammar today. I'm actually going to give you 9 out of 10, Dini. It was fantastic. Overall, the class was very, very, very good today. So I think we should be very happy. It's a shame a few guys have left before the end of the lesson. Perhaps they was having technical difficulties. I know the weather has been bad recently. Okay, Sinloi. Okay, to wrap up, we've had some words related to using visual aids in the presentation. We've learned a new grammar structure using the word need, and we've had a discussion about visual aids. Okay, so take note of your homework today, what you need to improve, or take any lessons if needed. Before I end this lesson, does anyone have any questions for me?
No, teacher. Thank you. Okay, see you later.
Okay, thank you, Dan.
Bye.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay, goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody.
Ah.